is on Copper Lovers. Respectfully, I just don't know that. I don't know how to pronounce it for that. So I'm not gonna try. We're not gonna try to butcher it because I'd be disrespectful. I'm just not gonna do it. All right. As you see, the great Spartan himself. And the lag as you load into games as spectators is always fun. I hate it. I see heroes already begun the game. Man, this map chugs when you load it up. Oh, I forgot. You can't actually get that high in spectator in this map. This is max height. Oh, we entered the Spartan. Game, chill out. As holy mortar phase from SH here to try to get this breach down. One, two mortars missed. This culvert is still up. This culvert is just taking out mortar after mortar after mortar, and it's still up. That's 3 mortars. And here's the first look at the trebuchets on this map. If you do not know it, they are arrows. And don't let the fact that they are arrows let you think they're any less powerful. They freaking hurt. As the SH begins to group up on this right-hand side to take a fight here, Senji's and everything pushing forward. Wholly different T4 difference and T5 difference. SH begins to push in. Modal's leading the way, not shields. Modals are going to go immediately flood this right-hand side and have shields and everything plug the left. Can they get through Vox and immediately fall down on the side, as well as 1-for-1 trade? Now, you're going to trap themselves. As the chariot going to get immediately stopped here. They trapped themselves there, hurting themselves pretty badly. As they now begin to flood down this right-hand staircase. Actually, no, they're going to go take that straight to the supply point here. They had a plan, and they're going to try to execute an order. The dragon coming on the outside of the wall. They're going to get plugged by the staircase by shield maintenance here. ISG's in the front. Spearguard in the front trying to push his way through. Orochi and Spearguard. The chariot going to try to make through. It's just not. Actually, the chariot does get all the way through here. Nothing's going to be able to CC him out of it. Chariots can actually get a lot of value throwing a lot of units around here. I think this fight went wrong when SH trebbed themselves. But the fight is still going strong. The A point does begin to get capped here. Order of the Dragon still just running amok around. I don't know where that hero is controlling them from. Rattan Pikes onto the A point now. Not many of them, but they're going to charge onto this hero. Big damage here. The hero's going to have to fall off here. Will fall. That is Lazy J. But just Rattan Pikes inside here. This longsword just going to do his own thing. Longsword's going to be taking lots of damage here. The A point will fall. But the A point does not give them a respawn here. It's this supply point. Lose the supply, the enemy's going to respawn right here. Now they're gonna allocate units up onto there to deal with that. The side of SH almost completely out of T5 units now. And once again, we're gonna go right back to the breach. Ooh, the Yeoman charge straight down main, right over some spear sergeants. They get any of them? No. Might have been a QD charge too. I'm not fully sure. Are those fully not? Nope, those are wrong. Are not doing it. Anything, guys. Respectfully, at 14 unit kills. Once again, the push up the right-hand wall, but this time Copper Lovers knows it's coming, and they're going to split them off here. That trap is much better. This trap, much better. Much better trap this time around. The Healing Archer is very, very late for SH. Honestly, trap it again. Holy. I'm going to need to see the unit damage taken, like ally damage given on the side of SH after this game. It is going to be a pretty hefty number. As the fight once again re-enters. SH tries to re-enter, but the mortar phases is coming out pretty heavily here. This time they're going to trap deep. But it's still going to hit their own units because of the way the trap comes in. The Healing Archer is going to be huge here for this push. Shot a little deep, though. No one's blocking supply. Here comes a unit of Cudeliers. Going to charge straight down on top of all the units. No real anti-cav. And then the Cudelier charge going through right now. We'll get all the way through. It does. That's a big Cudelier charge. Any more? Yep, another one coming across right now. Here come, and it's just going to tear through. The lack of anti-cap, but the treb gonna be massive. Five minutes left on the clock. Another treb being called in. As the unit supply, he's tried to do something on the backside. A is going to be hovering around 50% here as the Maul going to try to wrap that cap. How does the hero deaths look here on the side of the attackers? The defenders, I mean, pretty good. The attackers, I mean, honestly, some of them good, some of them bad. As once again, third verse, same as the first and second. Tapahi's on the phalanx and just instant dead. Wolf King, I don't know what he was attempting there. I think that was his unit. Another unit of Coolier straight across Medal's war not braced. Once again, shields are able to get through, but they didn't go through grouped up enough. Another massive looking treb here. Ugh. Sapahis can't help on the wall, though. We got an ISG versus Spear Sergeants fight going down on the staircase. That could take the rest of the game to finish. As Spear Sergeants are on the A point. Clear side of SH here. SH going to be charging units across the right, but didn't give him enough time to actually charge up here. Another unit of Imperial Spear Guard coming in down to the A point. Lots of units. Another unit Sabahi coming off the back supply. Going to try to come in and do something here. But there are Phalanx just going to get run over by Cudeliers. Phalanx facing the wrong way, unfortunately. Now here they start to turn. Sapahi's trying to do their thing to uninstall, but as time progresses, CopperCollectors is slowly pushing SH out of the fight. Another unit of cav across the right here, but it's just there's no damage units for SH, right? It's just shields. As SH lose 3 more heroes, so I'm gonna assume it was a cav charge in the back there. As we were just watching this A point here, because that's where the most important thing is. I assume I don't know if there was a supply block. I would assume they attempted a supply block, but the shield load is trying its best. The 4 archers shooting all the way here for SH. The shields are seriously trying. Another cutie charge across the right. 2 minutes left on the clock. They're both down to 300 units. What is the quality like? Honestly, it's in the favor of Copper lovers here. Once again, a non-stop fight game. We're just brawling at this point for the side of SH. They just keep sending units, hopefully, to push through. Who is Ember's God leaving the battle for SH? I'm assuming he's out of hero lives. Judging by the fact that there's only 7 of them up, I'm going to assume a significant number of them are out of lives as we look through one. Only 2. 2 of them are out of lives. Yeah, another Kudalier tries to cross another unit of Spear Sergeants here. Queen's Knight's going out. Valiant's going out. Will any more? Nope, they're out of Trebs on the side of SH. And that's all she wrote for Copper Lovers. Copper Lovers going to take the first map 1-0. Next map, we will see Copper Lovers attack Haljing. AKZ Embo MVP at 033 155. Killing some of everything. Post battle analysis. Yeah, the hero kills. I'm sorry about that. 13 here kills to 42. Yeah, you're not. I'll preach it over and over and over again. You're never gonna win in fights when the hero kills you this different. On to map number 2. That should be coming up.